Good Saturday evening, everybody. How's everybody doing? And in case you're new to the channel, I am Bonehead and welcome to Bonehead Inc. We like to play the game here. We like to talk about the game. We like talking about lots of things. So come on in the chat and chit chat with me if you want to. If you don't want to, that's fine. Lurking's always good. Just make sure you hit that like button and that sub button. We're trying to get to 500 subs by the end of the month. We do that, old Bonehead will do a 24-hour stream, and boy, do I have a great idea for that 24-hour stream. So, with that being said, if we hit that 500 by the end of the month, we'll go ahead and do a 24-hour stream. Be my first one ever. So, with that being said, thanks for coming in tonight. Let's see who's all in chat, shall we? We got Mr. John Carter. How you doing, buddy? Wishing Gamer, how you doing? Who else we got in here? We got Mr. Jake Dub, a.k.a. The Beefy. How you doing tonight, Beefy? He's a member of the crew. He's a content creator over there, rocking and rolling on his channel. We got Ninja in here. How you doing, Ninja? Thanks for stopping by tonight. Appreciate it. We got Keith Bleeker in there. Got Joe Braxton Anders throwing out the links and moderating the channel. We also got, who else we got? We got Wrench Monkey. And that looks like about it right now. Oh, Raised by Wolves is in here. Thanks for stopping by tonight, Wolves. I appreciate that, buddy. Farmer Trio's in here too. So welcome in, everybody. I'm glad everybody could stop by. How you doing, Kobe? Thanks for coming in. We'll go over a couple things real quick here. I do have an open chat, so feel free to chit chat about anything you want to talk about in chat. That's fine with me. Only thing I do ask is you guys be adults, be kind to others and stuff like that. You know what to do. So I'm not going to go in that big long spiel that I normally go into because we got a lot of work to get done tonight. So with that being said, go over, like I said, I'm going over a couple things here real quick with the stream. In chat, just be adults. You'll also notice that the guys with wrenches next to the name are going to be throwing up links. They're free to throw any links up to any content creator in YouTube or Twitch. So if you guys get a chance, make sure you guys go over and check them out, because you might not like what they're doing today, but you might like what they're doing tomorrow. So hit that sub button, hit that like button, show some farm sim love. That's all you got to do. It's free to do. It's one of the things in the world that is free. So make sure you guys go hit that like button, hit that sub button. It'd be greatly appreciated, and show your farm sim support. Speaking of support, Mr. 4B Gaming will be going live here in probably about half an hour. So make sure you guys go over there, show him some love and some support. Great content creator. If you haven't gone over and checked him out yet, he does an amazing job over on his channel. So make sure you guys go over and check out old Lane. He does an awesome job with his content. So like I said, hit that sub button for him, hit that like button, all them good things. Let's see what else we got going on here. Let's see. In chat, I do a rewards program. It's called Bones. A lot of the other content creators call them points. Well, with that, what I do with the bones is you can collect so many bones. Every 6 months, we do a t-shirt giveaway for whoever has the most bones and the most watch hours. We also have a rewards redemption. If you earn all your bones and let them stockpile, go into my Discord page and check out what you can cash your bones in for. It is a kind of thing in the works right now, so some things might be changing here in the next couple weeks. So make sure you guys go check it out. Also, see here, you can earn your bones by participating in chat, watching the stream. Of course, you earn some bones. You can play 1 of 3 games. I have Heist, Gamble, and Duel. You can also earn bones by donating to the channel. If you look at the top of my chat, there is a link. That is my donation link. You don't have to donate, but if you want to, that's great. We use the donations to help improve the channel, and we also help other content creators out too by donating to them. For an example, we took a little bit of the donation money that I've received, and we sent it over Farm Sim Freak's way to help him get Canva, so he can start doing thumbnails and stuff like that. So that's one of the things that I do and what I mean by Farm Sim Love. Also on that link, if you click on that link, and up in the upper right hand corner, it'll be 3 bars. Click on them 3 bars, and right down there it should say merch. Go to the merch. I have my own merch. We have several different types of t-shirts and sweatshirts, hats, hoodies, all that good stuff. So make sure you guys go over there and check out the merch store. If you want to get something, you can. You're not entitled to. All I want you to do is come in here and watch the stream and hit that like button and sub button if you haven't. But with that being said, I think that's all. Everything else was, we got 13 people in here right now and 10 likes. That's awesome. That's a great start to the night. It's a Saturday night. Our weekend's half over with now. So what better thing to do but sit back in our favorite chair, watch old Bonehead, or play the game while watching old Bonehead. Hey, how's it going, Josh? How you doing, buddy? Thanks for stopping in tonight. Appreciate that. And I appreciate everybody that stopped in tonight and chit chat with me for a little bit, watch the stream. What we're doing is we're going back to Glenleathann tonight. It is a Cavalier Roy map. I got all of the winter stuff done, so now we're in the spring. We got 5 grass fields that need to be planted. I've also purchased some more land, and I added another production, which I'll show you guys that stuff here after a while. So with that being said, is everybody ready to do some farming tonight? I hope so. Without any further ado, let me get you guys a screen up for you. Yeah, Chit Chat's just flying with people tonight. I'm excited about this. We got 15 people in here and 11 likes already. That's amazing. Thanks, guys, for coming in and showing some support. So here we go. We'll get into the game real quick here, do our thing. So there's your guys' screen. Let me pull up mine here real quick. But I hope everybody's weekend is going pretty good. We're already in the field. I started planting the first one already. I went with a different planter because the one I was using, I couldn't get down through the middle of these, where these hedges are. So it was a pain in the rear. So if you do play on this map, take in consideration that there is hit points on the hedges. You can't go through them like on some of his other maps and stuff like that. So you might have to get equipment to accommodate that a little bit better. So we'll go ahead and get this started up again. And we should be up and rocking and rolling and doing our thing, planting some grass. Gonna redo our grass fields tonight. I don't know, kind of got an itching to, maybe stream a little longer than what I normally do tonight. Maybe get all the way through the spring and into the summer months. Maybe getting in some harvest and getting some production going up. We probably got maybe roughly 4 episodes left of this series before we move on to another one if we do. So I don't know what I really want to do quite yet. So we might stream a little longer tonight, we might not. So we'll see how the night goes. The Peterson Farm Brothers have a 16-row version of the planter. Yep. I don't know what this is the smaller one. I got 2 of them. I got another one. I don't know how big it is, but it's one of my favorite planters. It's the Great Plains planter. The only thing I don't like about this is this one here. I've noticed I can't find the hit box to fill the liquid fertilizer with it. So, but I've pre-fertilized all my fields, so that's what I always do. I always lime them, and then I throw a coat of fertilizer down over the top of it. That way, any extra fertilizer I use when I'm planting. They also have fertilizer tanks. Is it dry fertilizer or is it liquid? It's not a bad little planter though. For these small fields, it does an amazing job. I really like it so far. I haven't really used it a lot, but this is the first time I had a good opportunity to use it, and it fits down between these hedge lines and everything else. So yeah, it's doing the job well. That's for sure. I like its bigger brother though. I'll show that to you here in a second. I'm pretty sure if you watched most of my streams, you've seen me use it before, but here, let's pause for a second here. I'll jump into the store here real quick and I'll show it to you. The one that we're using is the Great Plains 3025A right now, but it has a bigger and bad brother, the 242.5A, and it'll do up to 18 meters. And I thought it would be just a little too big. Does liquid. That's awesome. I got an episode coming out in 30 minutes. Finally got some editing done. How's your weekend so far? Well, my weekend's going pretty good, Josh. I've got some much needed paperwork to getting done today. Looks like 4B just fired up. Yep, I knew he was gonna fire up. I got the notification right before I hit the go live button. So, but I normally stream on Saturdays. He normally streams on Saturdays. So we'll see how it goes. And maybe we'll raid him, or maybe he'll raid us. Who knows? Who knows what'll happen. He's a great content creator over there, so if you guys get a chance, make sure you guys go over and check him out. hit his like button, hit his sub button. Tell him Bonehead sent you guys over there. Just pre-stream for 4B. Okay. But this Great Plains planter right here is one of my favorite planters in the game. I like using it a lot. But we're kind of taking a break from using the normal things that I like to use and using some different stuff for a change. That's right. Don't forget to hit that like button, guys. We're at 13 people watching and 14 likes already. Wow, that's awesome. That's pretty good. Can't ask for better than that. So I'm glad to hear you got that video edited, Josh. That's cool. I wish I could sit back and do some videos. I don't know. I don't get all too excited about it. But like I said, guys, don't forget to go and hit them links that the guys with wrenches next to their name are posting. Great content creators. They're great supporters of my channel. I like to support everybody in the farm sim community. Don't care who you are. Don't care what you do. We'll support you. I also like supporting a lot of people over on Twitch. I got a lot of friends over there. Making a lot of new friends over there too. But yeah, we got, I know for right now, off the top of my head, I already got all the morning chores done and everything else. But I know off the top of my head, we got 5 fields that we got to plant today. I purchased another 5 fields. So we now own all the fields down here in this little corner. Now you have a cowboy emoji in your name. Well, that's awesome, Trio. Right here. Hey, Cowboy Farmer, I didn't see you come in here. How you doing, buddy? Thanks for stopping by tonight. Appreciate that. Yeah, well, I was sitting there watching a couple streams today. I watched Lock Nuts this morning over on Twitch. Always does an amazing job over there. I always like watching his stuff. Then watch a little bit of Favor stream this afternoon and watch Freak and Empty Pockets do their thing over there. They're doing an awesome job on that collaboration they're doing. Kind of a cool little stream. Go check out. So if you get a chance, go over there and check them guys out. They're doing a good job over there. And Freak's also a member of the crew, so make sure that go show him some support and some love. And MT Pockets, I think he's pretty close to being monetized. Needs some watch hours. So if you guys get a chance, go over check out MT Pockets channel. Fire up all of his content that he has and do kind of like we did for Dirt Farmer. Just start watching stuff. Well, Joe staying safe. Oh, yeah, that's kind of an understatement. Joe's always safe, isn't he? I just don't understand how he does what he does. He's gonna have a busy tonight. He's got me and 4B stream at the same time. So we probably won't see much of Joe tonight. So he'll be popping back and forth between streams and stuff, doing his thing, doing what he does best. Moderating and killing them bots. Well, I appreciate that, Cowboy Farmer. Hope you have a good night, and thanks for leaving that like, buddy. Appreciate it. What's everybody been up to this weekend? Much of anything? Doing much? I don't have very many plans. Supposed to go do something tomorrow with my dad tomorrow morning. I don't know what we're doing yet, but hopefully that always turns into being a good time, I hope. So, like I said, we're just gonna do some planting tonight and all that good stuff. Whoa, we make it. Man, hit it. Be alright though. Just went under 100, so the AC is actually working properly. That sucks. It's actually a little cooler here today. It was in the 80s, so it wasn't too bad. But I tell you what, thinking about moving my desk, this freaking AC vent, I'm telling you, it ain't no joke with this. Thing blows out cool air right on you. It's nice on a nice warm day, but when you spend a whole day working, you come home, that's kind of nice. But on these days that I just sit here and do my thing, not gonna fit. Thought I could make her. And fold her up and go through there. You're at 108 today? Holy cow. That's something pretty warm out in Cali, ain't it? Well, if it's 108 in Cali right now, then that means we're going to be getting that in a couple of days. That doesn't sound like a lot of fun to me. I'm going to go over here and get lined up a little bit. Yeah, the weather has been like really freaky this summer here. You know, one week it'll be like blistering hot, and then the next week it's really cool. It's like it's in the fall time and stuff like that. And then all of a sudden we go right back to, we're full. Mother Nature's probably sitting in her little recliner drinking her brown water going, I got these guys. That's what it's been until you got to Mexico. I feel for you guys, and I don't like the hot. You know, a mild temperature is good. You know, 70s, in the 70s, maybe low 80s is great. But once it gets up over like 95 degrees, my butt just stays in the AC. Hey Kobe, how's it going, buddy? I don't know if I said hi to you earlier or not. Gonna be in San Francisco on Tuesday. Hey freak, how's it going, buddy? Great stream, man. Always like watching your stuff. You got a good thing going on over there, man. It's 95 there. Wow. And I was gonna say it's only hit like 85 here today. But we're supposed to have a chance of rain, but it's supposed to rain tonight. Rain lasts all last night, man. We had some vicious thunderstorms roll through here. And yeah, it wasn't nice and plenty. I had to get up and unplug the computers, make sure that they just in case we lost power or got a power surge, I didn't lose my PC. Well, we appreciate you too, Freak. You're awesome, man. Just make sure that you get some of that slushy, all right, man? Oh. Gosh knows if they leave anything on my truck in there, it's all his. Oh yeah? Like what are you gonna be hauling it in California? Is that where you can do like your normal beef run to there? Is that what you're doing? That'd be pretty beneficial for Josh if you have a bunch of like New York strips and porterhouses and all that stuff on the back of your truck. It's hamburgers. That'd be great. You'd always make a special trip up here to Illinois. Yeah. Bonehead could go for a New York strip right now. Not a big steak guy, but like I don't know, a couple years ago, a guy went to a friend of the family's house and he was cooking up some porterhouses. I mean, these things were freaking thick and they were really good. Had a really good flavor to them. But yeah, I've always been, you know, like even when I go to like Texas Roadhouse or that, I always get kind of like a hamburger steak type deal. I like that. Not real, because I get real picky when it comes to my steaks. They ain't cooked just right. Yeah, I don't eat it. You're going back to a normal beef run? I see. Do you ever get to keep anything off your truck or anything like that? Do they ever give you anything? Or just out of curiosity? I know some of the guys I used to talk to that would haul pork and poultry and other things. Sometimes they, like, say like if something got damaged or something like that, they got to stay on it. They left it on the truck, and then the trucker would get to keep it. Delmonica cut my favorite. Oh, really? I don't know what that is, but it's pretty amazing. And then we got these new things really hitting really big around here called tomahawk steaks. I don't know what. I haven't tried one yet, but they look pretty good. A lot of people are like grilling them up right now on the grills and doing their thing with it and all that good stuff. No, you have to buy it. Oh, do you? That sucks. Maybe that guy was just feeding me a load of crap then. He was telling me that sometimes, you know, like a pallet or something will get damaged on the truck, and then they just tell you can have it. You donated a bunch of food to the food bank? Well, that's nice of you. Why did you have to do that? Something bad happened, or did you just do it out of the kindness of your heart? Oh yeah, they good? Huh. Yeah, see, like when I was growing up, which you guys have heard my stories before about the not having very much money and stuff like that. So my mom would do like a lot of minute steaks, you know, like minute steaks and cream of mushroom soup gravy. And that was awesome. You take some shredded hash browns, put it on the bottom of your pan, cook up some minute steaks like that. But you couldn't ask for anything better than that. And that's kind of what I grew up on. Then when I went in the Navy, before I left to go into the Navy, my dad took me out for steak dinner. And I had my very first T-bone, which it wasn't bad. I didn't really care for it too much. I'd rather have some other thing, you know, like a minute steak, or, you know, like I said, I gotten used to eating the minute steaks growing up and stuff like that. I know it kind of sounds stupid, but my personal self, like over at the Texas Roadhouse, I always get what they call the roadkill, which is like a sirloin burger or sirloin steak all ground up, and then they serve it with some onions and gravy over the top. It's kind of like a hamburger that's a Salisbury steak type deal. Should be fixed. What should be fixed now? You eat steaks with the most fat. Well, you're from Texas. That's something that the Texas people. My uncle that lives down there in San Antonio. That's the way he is. He likes a fatty steak. Me personally, I don't like fat. Especially don't like pork fat. Now, beef fat ain't too bad. Like if I get some prime rib or something like that, I'll eat the fat on that. But pork chops, pork steaks, stuff like that. Yeah, no, we're not going to be doing the fat on that stuff. I do eat a lot of deer steaks, to be honest with you guys. I have lots and lots of deer steaks in my freezer right now. So I do a lot of that. I grew up in trucking, farming family, so I understand. Well, I bet you do, man. Fat makes the cut. Yeah, it does. I will say this: beef fat has a little bit more of a better flavor to it, and holds the flavor a lot better than what pork fat does. Pork fat just tastes like greasy, nasty stuff going down your throat. Ribeye for me all day, every day. Ribeyes aren't bad. We have couple grocery stores around here, they do ribeye sandwiches all the time. I go up and get a couple every once in a blue moon. Kind of help out the community. If like the FFA or the 4-H kids are doing a cookout, they usually have ribeyes or chicken breast sandwiches. So, yeah. The fat is healthy. Like I said, I don't mind the fat on beef. Pork fat, yeah. I'm just not a big fat guy, I guess. Does it? I never heard of that, Joe. That's cool. Jason says he likes T-bones. Yeah, me, like I said, give me a good minute steak and I'm good to go. But if I had to go get a steak, like at a steak restaurant, they didn't have like minute steaks or something like that, I would probably go with either a New York strip or porterhouse. Would be my two cuts. I had hey Blake, what are you doing, man? I thought you were on vacation, buddy, or on honeymoon. You can't be in a bonehead stream on a honeymoon, man. What are you doing? How's it going for you? How was your car trip? Pretty good, I hope? Or are you still out on the road? T-bones aren't bad either. The pork fat I make lard so I can cook everything else with fat. Yeah. My grandparents used to do that too, Jason. They used to use a lot of lard. Especially like when we cut hogs, we take and dump some healing agent in melt up a brick of lard, dump some healing agent in it, and then after we cut the hogs, we spread it on the cuts to heal it. And heal it up in like a couple days. The lard would adhere to the cuts, keep it together. It'd heal up quick. You're still driving, so you'll be lurking. All right, man. Well, you be safe out there, all right, dude? Hey, MT Pockets, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for coming in tonight. Great stream early. I appreciate that. Yeah, I kind of like watching you and Freak doing stuff together. I don't normally get to catch some of your streams, but it was good to catch the one this afternoon. I had a good time in both your guys' cuts of that. You guys get a chance, make sure you guys go check out Mr. MT Pockets over on his channel. He's over there doing a number of things. He does some logging, farming, trucking. You name it, he does it. Like, he even got some real life trucking videos, don't you, MT? But yeah, he's doing an awesome job over there. Needs some watch hours to get monetized. So you guys get a chance, go check out his stuff. You know, turn it on in the background, mute it. Not all the way, don't mute it. Turn it down just right before you get to that mute part. And let it play in the background. That'll give him some watch hours. You like goat more than lamb? Huh. It's been a long time since I've had goat, Jason. Just the other day I had some goat milk. A friend of mine, they got, I don't know. Guy gave to them like 20 goats. So his wife, she used to do goats back on her mom and dad's place. And so they did some milking and he goes, well, try this. Tell me what you think. It tastes good. And I said, I haven't had goat milk in years. And it wasn't bad. Yeah, that sounds like a great idea, Joe. I think MT Pocket, Scott, and Jake should do a multiplayer sometime. And there you go. That'll be a good little stream to go watch. Josh grew up raising sheep, so we usually had lamb more than steak. I think the only type of lamb I've really had is like in gyros. I think that's been about it. I don't think I've ever had lamb chops or anything like that. So. The gyros are pretty good. I like that. Well, there you go. Maybe sometime you and Scott and MT y'all get together and do a stream together. That'd be pretty awesome to see. Hey, maybe you guys can do it tomorrow. And turn your sheep into tacos. That's a different one. That's for sure. Yeah, it is a direct drill. All right, cool. I didn't think it was. I think after this field, I'll probably have to go fill up the cedar with some seed. I don't know if we can get through the rest of the field without filling it up. Might be able to, though. What I should do while I'm thinking about it is have my guy roll. So that's what we'll do. We'll jump over, we'll get switch over to that tractor. Need to buy a regular field roller. Got to do that. So let's get her bought real quick here. Got more than enough money. That'll work good. I think the grass roller is black and green. Feta cheese is pretty good too. I like feta. We have this lady, she makes street tacos here. And she puts feta cheese in with her, I don't know what kind of meat it is. Now that I think about it, might be lamb. Now that I think about it. Why do you hate sheep there, Jason? Lamb shish kebabs. Lamb filled with cherry tomatoes on a grill. That sounds pretty good. We do a lot of, around here we do a lot of chicken skewers, which is kebabs too. We do a lot of chicken on. Do a lot of chicken on the, like I said, chicken skewers. Throw some chicken and shrimp on there sometimes. Did go to a place down in Louisiana and had some Cajun skewers. They were pretty good. Yeah. Oh no, I won't. So, Duck. Good job, but keep going, buddy. Do your thing. Yeah, figured you'd go that route. Alright, looks like he's gonna do good. Let's get back to planting, shall we? Oh, might help if I turn the planter on, huh? One of your least favorite meats there, Keith? Yeah. Like I said, we don't get a lot of it around here because there ain't like a lot of people that do sheep. So yeah, we don't see a lot of lamb here for some reason. I don't know why either. But, you know, you get down in the further south of me, they got a lot of sheep farms down there. But I don't know, can they do wool sheep? Can you eat wool sheep too? Or it doesn't matter? They're a pain in the rear the whole way around. I know a lot of people say that about goats. Goats are like, they get into everything, they tear everything up and stuff like that. They eat about anything. Kind of like a pig. Like when you used to have wild pigs, they get out, they just tear everything up. Doesn't matter. Okay, that's cool. I didn't know if it mattered or not. So there are some around here. Just, you know, lamb ain't really popular in my area, I guess. Chicken and turkeys and beef and pork. About all I see when I go to the grocery store. Maybe like during certain holidays like Easter, they'll have some processed lamb, but I don't think that processed stuff doesn't ever taste worth a crap. We got 12 people in here right now, 23 likes. That's awesome, guys. I appreciate all the farm sim love you're showing me. Like I said, Mr. Game 4B Gaming is streaming over on his channel. If you guys want to go check him out, he's over there doing his thing over there. Sound like he's getting rid of his John Deere tractor, so make sure you guys go over there, stop in, give him a like. If you haven't subbed to him, give him a sub. You never know what he's going to be doing. He does a whole bunch of stuff. He streams on YouTube and on Twitch. So, mom's goats always love the JWs when they show that. Always jump in their car. I had a friend show me a video the other day. I think it came out of Arkansas or someplace like that, and this goat, every time somebody would come in the guy's yard, this goat would jump up on the hood of the car and just start making noises and headbutting the hood of the cars and stuff like that. So they had to end up getting rid of the goat because it was causing more damage and stuff like that than what it was worth. Sheep and goat are worth its weight in gold around here. Oh, really? I'll tell you what, the chicken market around here is like really blooming right now. I never used to be able to go. I like gizzards. I like fried gizzards. So the other day, I went to the store to buy me a container of gizzards. This is a pound. I think it's either a pound or 2 pounds. And it used to only cost me like $2.50. This is $8 for that little container. The container used to cost me $2. And the guy behind the counter, he told me, he goes, "Yeah, that's like gold right now." It's just people are buying gizzards. It's hard to keep gizzards in stock. I was like, "Oh, really?" I like fried gizzards and fried chicken livers. Yeah, the weather, man. Oh, really? That'd be funny to see. All right, got that field done. We'll turn the plant out. Looks like I'll be able to get through that one without causing any damage. I bet, Keith. Like I said, that goat in that video, he was like tearing that car up, just headbutting it. I think he broke the window, dented a couple hoods, all that stuff. I'm gonna get ready to plant over some top of some deer here. I'll tell you guys, Massey coming through. He goes to the big cities for ethnic groups. Oh, doesn't? Well, I could see that. You know, there is a lot of people that don't like eating beef, and like some religious groups, they don't eat beef because they consider a cow a religious animal. Consider it religious, and got some people that won't eat chicken. Plus you got them groups that don't like eating red meat, they only eat white meat. So, and you got all sorts of different types of groups, so I can see that then, Jason. I never really heard of too many people eating goat though. I don't know if I've ever ate goat. I've ate goat milk and goat cheese. I don't think I've ever ate goat milk or ate any goat. That might be something to put on the list to try sometime. Then I don't even know if it's really even big and popular. You know, like, can you even eat goat? I've heard of people doing it, but I'm really surprised our guy that's rolling the fields. Muslims love it. Yeah, they do. They love goat. I know I've heard of Muslims eating a lot of sheep, but I guess it's probably about the same basics, ain't it? Goat and sheep. I remember in school when I was younger, we had this foreign exchange student. He couldn't, like certain times of the year, he couldn't eat anything but like fish and stuff like that. And that was due to his religion. I'm just not for sure what religion he was a part of. Goat's not as greasy. Oh, really? That's kind of like around here, like back in the day, a lot of people would eat a lot of raccoons. And then they stopped eating it. And so the fur market for coon hide and coon meat was good, but there's only certain parts of the coon that you could actually eat that would be well worth eating. And I probably should be saying raccoon, not the other word. But there's only certain parts of the raccoon that you could eat that had enough meat to give you anything, like a squirrel, you know. But I do know that like people down in Missouri, they eat a lot of squirrel brains, and they eat that with breakfast with their eggs. You know, a lot of the old timers. But around here, a lot of people would pay you pretty good money for a coon. Or a raccoon, sorry. So, I used to eat raccoon and rice. Take and boil up the raccoon and season it with some seasoning, and then take and get you some sort of brown gravy mix. Let it simmer on the stove, and then you boil up some rice, and you put the two of them together. You can add some onions, and some people added cheese to it too. I never did, but a lot of people do things a little bit differently. But that wasn't too bad of a meal. We did the same thing with hog nuts too. Hog nuts and rice. Now the Mexicans buy up the billy goats around here. Learned my lesson selling one to 3 guys one time. They were going to kill each other fighting over the mountain oyster. Really? I've never had goat nuts. Nope, never had that. Big ones I had. I won't do bull ones. I went to a restaurant once and they were having what do they call it? A strange cuisine. Well, they had on the menu, they had mountain oysters. Well, we would call hog nuts mountain oysters. I didn't know they called all nuts mountain oysters. So the guy, I ordered some of it, and was gonna have my kids try it, see what they thought of it. But came out this one big thing was boiled with some sauce around it and some noodles off to the side of it, and I'm like, what the heck is this thing? Well, that's mountain oyster. And I said, well, what kind of mountain oyster is it? And he goes, well, it's a bull testicle. I said, yeah, I'm not touching that, bud. Sorry, you can take that back. I'll order something else. Don't know why either. It's a weird thing, I guess. It's like I knew a guy back in the day, he would not eat a pork steak. Would not touch pork steak. He'd eat pork chops all day long, but he wouldn't eat a pork steak. It tastes the exact same. No difference in them, really. One's a bigger cut. I know they're different cuts on the hog and stuff like that, but still, same flavor, same stuff like that. Just would not touch pork steak. Not gonna eat it. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Well, why not? Can never give you a good reason why. He always came with some BS thing. Oh, looks like our worker's done, so maybe we can get him in the next field. We'll switch over to him real quick. Oh, there he is. Sure enough, he's done. You do a good job, buddy. Hope so. Go ahead and shut that down now. Get you over to the next field. Let you get going. Doesn't look too bad. You did a good job, Freddie. Good job. I'm proud of you, buddy. Just turn around, lined up, and we'll get Freddie going. All right, get you back up here. There we go. Not bad there. It's amazing. I can back up fine on one field, and the other field I couldn't get it backed up to save my life. All right, lower that bad boy down, get him all started up, 2 headlands. Yeah, we're good to go there. Boom. Start the job. All right. Have fun, Freddie. I'm going back to plant, buddy. All right, turn that on. I don't have to lower it, do I? Oh, there's still lowered. I do remember my grandfather talking about, like back in the 60s, that they used to do goat and like biscuits and gravy type thing for breakfast. So, I have heard of that there, but like I said, I don't think I've ever ate any goat that I know of to my knowledge. But hey, everybody likes different things. It's kind of like my son, he loves spaghetti. Mild down spaghetti, as long as it doesn't have onions in it. He'll just mount down, but he'll sit there and pick the onions out if it has onions in it. But then I'll cook up goulash, which my style of goulash is what I grew up with is hamburger, tomato juice. It's like a spaghetti but with elbow macaroni. But my son will not eat that. He hates it. But I don't like it, Dad. Just don't like it. Why is that? I don't know. I just don't like it. It's exactly the same thing as spaghetti. And then the kid doesn't like eating spaghetti with garlic bread. He's like one of the rarity people that I've ever met in my life that doesn't like eating garlic bread with spaghetti. There's probably some people in my chat right now that's like that, but he's pretty weird. It's like I've kind of taught him, well, when you find something you like, just kind of stick with that. So every restaurant that we go to, my son he orders the same thing every time. If we go to Taco Bell, he gets beef and bean burritos with no red sauce, no cheese. If we go to Hardee's, it's a double bacon cheeseburger, fries, drink, no tomatoes, no lettuce on his cheeseburger. What's that, Josh? I'm not going to try pronouncing that word. Is that like some sort of spaghetti? I know what angel hair is. My mom, it's talking about angel hair. I have a funny story. My mom, during Christmas time, she would always buy angel hair pasta. And we would have like a chicken Alfredo with angel hair pasta. Or we'd have spaghetti with angel hair pasta. Just because it was angel and it was that time of the year, she said. And I always thought that was funny. Had nothing to do with an angel, it was just a thinner spaghetti. But yeah. I'm kind of a big fan. When I get into pastas, I'm kind of a big fan of the flat noodles. Like a big, thick, flat noodle. I like that a lot. And we're sitting here talking about how you even ate before we started here. Now we're talking about food. I'm getting lunchy. When I was in the Navy, I had a guy. He was Italian, I think. But he'd make these big stuffed shells. Had like these big old, I call them macaroni and cheese shells. But they big shell, and they would stuff it with all sorts of different stuff. You had sausage and hamburger and cheese, and I can't remember what else was in it, but those things were freaking good. It was kind of almost eating like a cabbage roll. In some sense. Pretty good stuff, though. Oh, cacciatore. It's a protein with onions, peppers, sometimes mushrooms, and a thin red sauce, usually slightly more. Kind of like a stir fry with bread. I don't think I've ever had. I've heard of cacciatore. Now that you say cacciatore, I've heard of that, but I've never ate any of it. I don't know. I'm kind of a big fan of meat. I usually kind of steer clear of like the veggie stuff. I'm one of them type of guys that don't understand why there's a such thing as a cheese pizza. I just don't understand that. But hey, it is what it is, I guess. I never growing up, I never could understand why they had a cheese pizza. Every pizza is a cheese pizza. Sometimes you have some vegetables on, sometimes you have meat, whatever. But I used to always tell my son, you guys ain't gonna get it. We want cheese pizza, Dad. It's good. And we'll get you some cheesy sticks. That's what cheesy sticks is. It's not the same, Dad. Yeah, I might try it. I'm more open to trying different things nowadays. Always looking for the next, dish that knocks me off my feet. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, you got pizza's, you know, the big thing about pizza kind of originated as like a, people would throw like tacos. Tacos were just like a leftover. Actually, you go down to like Mexico and order a taco, they give you a burrito, and that's what I've been told. I don't know. I've never gotten an actual, but like the Mexicans that used to work at the hog farm with us, they come in and ask me if I want a taco. Yeah, sure, I'll take a taco, and they hand me a burrito. I said, no, that's a burrito. Oh, that's taco. So I guess what the Mexicans call it, what a taco in Mexico is it's a burrito, but they go through the refrigerator and throw all the leftovers in a shell and wrap it up and take it to lunch with them the next day. So cheese pizzas or pizzas kind of the same way. They just start throwing different stuff on top of it, pizza dough. And I know this one place around here, well, it's actually up by Chicago, but they do what they call a garbage pizza, and that thing has like 9 different meats on it. It has tons of veggie stuff on. I mean, it's a good pizza. Yeah, cheese is a topping. I agree with you, John. Cheese is a topping, but you also got to have some meat, buddy. Or some sort of vegetable. I just can't do a cheese pizza. That's like, I consider that, if I order a cheese pizza, I consider that a cheesy bread. Cheese sticks. Most of the pizza places around here, when you order cheese sticks, it's a small pizza with just no sauce and cheese. Maybe that's the difference, I guess. I don't know. Call me crazy. Call me whatever you want, but yeah, that's a pretty big debate in my household, the cheese pizza thing. And I guess that's kind of the upbringing I got. My dad wouldn't order us cheese pizza because that's cheese bread. As he would say. Whoop. Yep, garbage pizza, that's what it is. Empty leftovers. I tell you what, this one place, they would do like a pulled pork, pulled beef, and they would, the next day they would have what they call their garbage pizza. They would make, it'd be kind of like having, dang it, I'm looking at the chat. I agree with you, Joe. Pizza does need meat. I'm a meat guy though, so there are some vegetarian people out there that are probably frowning about saying that we need. For me personally, pizza needs meat. Here lately, they come up with one pizza that really, I don't know how you guys, if you guys like this, that's cool. That's your thing, but I just I like macaroni and cheese. I don't like macaroni and cheese. I like shells and cheese, like the Velveeta stuff, but I can't stand like the Kraft 50-cent box of macaroni and cheese. I just don't like the flavor of it, so I don't eat it. But I've seen the other day, we went to order some pizza, me and my son, and the Casey's has a macaroni and cheese pizza. No meat on it, just macaroni and cheese on top of a pizza. I'm like, what in the world is that? You gotta have, there's certain things that I know that's where the way pizza's kind of originated from was just being a garbage thing. You dump a bunch of leftovers on it and then you go. But in my whole entire 46 years of living on this planet, I have never seen a pizza with macaroni and cheese on it. So I don't want to turn that on. We'll get going. And if you like that, that's more power to you. I'm not a macaroni and cheese pizza guy. If it's not Velveeta mac and cheese or homemade, I ain't touching. I don't even touch homemade. Well, I'll rephrase that. I do touch homemade, just depends on what type of cheese it has. If they use like regular shredded and all that, yeah, I don't do that. But if they use like Velveeta block or government cheese, yeah, we're on. It's on like Donkey Kong. As long as it's like real creamy and has that soft cheese taste and flavor to it, yeah, I'll mow that down all day long. I agree with you, Josh. Macaroni and cheese pizza with nothing else on it is a mess. Yeah, I think the whole idea of it is a mess. Now, one guy told me here in town, get that pizza, but get it with bacon on it, and it's awesome. So yeah, I just can't. I don't know if I can do that. That's too much carbs. My diabetes would just shoot out the freaking roof. But I have to be hungry to eat mac and cheese to start with. And like I said, I can do the Velveeta and cheese. Shells and cheese is what I call it. I mow that down like you won't believe. I eat a lot of that. Like right now, I got this thing that I do a box of shells and cheese, and Campbell's Chunky Soup came out with a chili last year. So I'll take that Campbell's Chunky Chili and dump inside my mac and cheese and make a chili mac, kind of what it is. Hey Bonehead, how's it going? It's Adrian from Blake. Hey Adrian, how you doing? Hope you're having a fun, safe trip so far. Thanks for coming in here and saying hi. Appreciate that. Make sure you keep Blake in line. Don't want him like getting a little, all crazy and stuff over there, road raging and stuff. But I hope you guys have a good honeymoon. When it comes to cheese, it's got to be great. Mac and cheese deserves chili and bacon. I tell you what, adding that can of chili to the mac and cheese, like it's like a whole new experience. Then I'll tell you, either sometimes I'll get like deer bologna, and I'll cut it up in little chunks, fry it up a little bit, and then throw it in there too. If you take like a kielbasa or something like that and fry it up and put in with that, man, that's some good eating there. I don't care what anybody says. That's a poor man's dinner. That dinner literally only cost me, when I get that, only $5, and I get 2 meals out of it, so you can't beat that. They stopped at Uranus to buy fudge. Oh, I thought they were going there. That's where they're heading to. Oh, they stopped by Uranus to buy fudge. Too late on the road rage. Besides almost getting car sick, it has been a good drive. Getting car sick, huh? That's one thing I don't think I ever had, but I'm sorry to hear you got car sick. I hope you get over it quick and easy. I used to always feel bad when me and my ex-wife would take a drive. She would get car sick real easy, and she'd just be miserable for a couple hours on a trip. Which it takes 24 hours, about 23 hours to get from my town to Las Vegas, and I wanted to drive straight through. We ended up having to stop at a hotel because she just couldn't take it anymore. Well, that's not what he told me there, Joe. He said that they were going to Uranus. Your directions took you on a very curvy scenic route. I'll tell you what, there in Missouri, they have a lot of very curvy scenic routes. We went to some little camp resort down in southern Missouri, and yeah, them roads sucked. That's all I got to say. They were curvy, windy. It was like 1 minute you're doing 55, next minute you're doing 45. Yeah, I understand what that is. The scenic routes are kind of good, but not when your kids are, not when kids or wives are getting sick. See, when I was younger, so my parents had a kind of an unusual way of raising us and doing things. And sometimes we would get doses of NyQuil, so we would sleep the 5.5 hour trip down to my grandma's house. I like the fudge. Yeah, that is pretty funny, Joe. I like that too. We got 14 people in here and 23 likes. That's awesome. Yeah, we definitely learned that, but it was pretty, for the most part. We made a stop in Uranus. What was the honeymoon is in and around? Oh, okay. Hey, I misread what Blake sent me in a DM. That's cool. I hope you had a good time in Uranus. Hey, Triple D, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for stopping by tonight. Appreciate that. Oh, but please tell me, Adrian, you guys didn't get fudge in Uranus. Some people watching is like, what WTF is he talking about? Well, it's a town called Uranus, Missouri, and good friends of the channel, Blake and Adrian, are going on their honeymoon this weekend and next week. And they stopped in a town called Uranus. And Joe was wondering if they got fudge. The next question I have for you, Joe, does it have nuts? Joe's not wrong. They have good fudge there. Well, you guys heard it here first. You guys want good fudge, go to Uranus. Oh, see what you started, Joe? This is supposed to be a family stream. We're talking about Uranus. By no means is this a family stream. We're 18 plus. That's funny. Well, all things a town with the name of Uranus is all famous for is their fudge. Oh, I stopped in Uranus a few times. It has truck parking. Oh yeah. Can you get your whole truck in Uranus? We got 4 different kinds of fudge. Some have nuts in it. Okay, I'm not touching that one, but other Adrian. It's always moist in here. Yep, it's a pretty moist stream in here sometimes. Tonight, I'm laughing so hard, I'm starting to water. My eyes are watering up. It's funny, the little things that make you laugh. You know, like back in the day, I don't think I probably would have ever laughed about that, but nowadays, it's a different story. Could be worse. The BS Slurpee from early. I ain't no lie. Oh. But you never know what's going to go on in Freak Stream. There's some good topics sometimes over there. But yeah, the BS Slurpee, yeah, no. That's not happening. No way in heck. Well, welcome back, Wolves. Thanks for coming back, buddy. Appreciate that. We're sitting here talking about Uranus and BS Slurpees. This is to fill you in on what you missed out on here. See, like I said, at the beginning of the chat, we have an open chat. We can talk about anything. Hashtag blame Joe Braxton. Yep, blame Joe on this one. This one's all Joe. He came out and started this topic tonight. All right, let's see if we can get him going. Yep, we can. Sure enough. 2 headlands, get it going. Go Freddy. Get that field done. Switch over to the planter. Close that out. And I'll turn it on this time. And we'll get going. Gotta hurry up and get this field planted before he catches up to us. Lazy isn't here. He hasn't came in with a comment. No, he hasn't. He's probably busy doing family things tonight. Or he's over in 4B stream. So what are you looking forward to doing on your honeymoon, Adrian? Or yeah, got any like special place that you're excited about going and checking out? I know Blake said he was going to go to Bass Pro Shop and buy me a bass boat. So if they have a black and green one, then definitely buy that one. Legacy's been kind of he pops in and out a lot though here lately. Titanic Museum, or that'd be kind of cool to go see. I wonder if that's the one like where you get to pick like a passenger, and at the end of the tour you find out if they made it or not. They had one up here in Peoria, Illinois, that it came up here. It was up here for like a month, and we went over to that one night, and it was really cool. Some of the footage that you seen and pictures, and some of the memorabilia from the salvage attempts. You want a bass boat, but they're too expensive? Yeah, tell me about it. I have a bass boat, but it's an older one, and I want to get a bigger one. That's something that's going to happen later on in life, though. Probably more close to retirement time. Okay. All right. That's cool. Yeah, you'll have fun with that. The train ride through the Ozarks, that'd be kind of cool too. A lot of good scenic areas down there. Titanic is bad juju. Yeah, it is, but it's kind of cool to see that little traveling thing that they have, where the museum's on it and stuff. You know, it kind of pays respects to the people that lost their lives and stuff. So it's kind of a little different than getting in a submarine and going down to it, you know, which that there is bad juju. Yeah, Wolves, I would really like to have a Z19. Black, gray, and green. That's they had one in St. Louis Bass Pro Shop for a little while, and I think the ticket on it was 60 grand, but that's fully decked out. So like I said, that'll wait for a while. My bass boat right now, I got a 95 Nitro. It's only a 16 footer, and it only has a 75 horse on the back of it. But like I said before, my electronics on the bass boat are worth more than probably the boat itself. So, which a bad thing is I haven't gotten that thing out at all this year. But the fall's coming around, so I'm hoping this fall I'll get it out. Blake is very happy about stopping at a cigar shop. Do you like cigars, does he? Never really been a big cigar guy. That submarine was a very bad idea. I don't agree with the whole thing, and even if I had the money, I probably would never do that. You know, they need to kind of leave that area alone down there. Kind of like going to a graveyard and looking around. That's my personal opinion on that there. Last train you was on was pulled by Thomas the Train. Well, that'd be kind of cool. My oldest boy, he was a big Thomas the Train nut. He loved everything about it. He had to have everything Thomas Train. His underwear, socks, bed sheets, had to have toys, shirts, all that stuff. It was cool. It was a good little program, you know, when he was growing up. But yeah, I spent a lot of money on Thomas the Train stuff. Lots of money. All for it to get just gave away or thrown away. Oh, GTA crashed on you? That sucks. I make my brother take my bass boat out. Yeah, I just haven't had the time to do it yet this year. You know, the big thing with getting the boat out this year is, well, the river keeps fluctuating so much in that, so I can't really get it out and open it up. That's about the only place near me that I can open it up. But I'm hoping this fall that I can get down to Mark Twain Lake a couple times and go to the river a couple times. Yeah, but my fishing this year has been pretty much non-existent. I was supposed to go a couple weekends and ended up getting called into work, so. Hey Nathan, how's it going, buddy? Thanks for stopping by tonight. And he said, let the Titanic rest along with the people that perish. Yep, I agree with you 100% there. That's what you gotta do, Wolves. Just gotta fix it. You know, best you can if you can. I don't know, I don't play much GTA, so I never go down to see it. Anything else down that far left. Yeah, I wouldn't either. I'd be scared to death. I was real scared when I was in the Navy that I was going to get submariner duty. And I don't know, I'm sorry, but I don't think I could handle that. I'd probably got out of the military somehow, some way. I would never wanted to go down on a sub. Especially like a military sub. So then some of them subs, they'll go out for 6 months, be underwater for 6 months. You don't see daylight for 6 months. That's not my cup of tea there. I don't mind doing like a little scuba dive, you know, go down 10, 20 feet, and that's about it. But I don't want to go down, and at least when you're scuba diving, you can at least swim to get away from stuff or get out of you know, get back up to the top, you know. Submarine, it implodes, you're done for. You like to watch the ones narrated by George Carlin. You know, I never knew that until a couple years ago that George Carlin narrated that. Never knew that. A great comedian like that narrated a children's show. I just never knew it, so that was kind of cool when I found that out. I'm definitely going to do some fall fishing this year. Did a lot of spring fishing last year and only a couple fall fishing trips last year. This year, we're going to hit it pretty hard. I got 2 tournaments I signed up for. Hopefully, I get in them. But, got to wait on the money situation, too. That's another reason why I want to get a new boat, because every time I take my boat out, it's $100. Lurk time, I have tillage to get done. All right, Trio, you go into lurk mode, buddy. Get that tillage done. Ain't nothing like doing some tillage while you're watching Bonehead stream. Yeah, I got asked when I went to the recruiting station how I felt about tight spaces. I said, I don't really care for tight spaces. Well, then he goes, well, do you realize that on every naval vessel it's tight spaces? I said, okay, well, them type of tight spaces I can handle. Now, sub, that's not going to happen. I can't do that. So if you guys want me to go underwater, it's not happening. I'm sorry. You can there's other people that will do that. I'm just not keen on that whole idea. You know, like for the longest time, I had the idea too that if God wanted me to fly, he'd put wings on me. But then I found out flying was a little bit quicker and a little bit easier, especially when you have a son that lives so far away from you. It's a lot easier than having to do a 24-hour drive or a 12-hour drive. Yep, boat eagles bust out another 1,000. At least. You know, boats and campers are about the same way. They are whoever came up with the idea of them things, you know, there's something that don't get used a lot, so you wouldn't think there'd be so much upkeep on them. But Jiminy Christmas. My boat hasn't been too bad. I bought it off my dad. And I think I've had to put a new bilge pump in it. And then I do the maintenance like every year. You know, I got my spring maintenance, got my winter maintenance that I do on it. But yeah, if something goes wrong on a boat or a camper, Jiminy Christmas, I hope it's expensive. Unless you know somebody. You know, if you have like a friend, that one friend that said, yeah, I'm gonna work on boats. What do you think of that? Oh, that's a stupid idea. And then I'll say, yeah, you need him. That one friend, you know. But yeah, boats are expensive, that's for dang sure. Hey, Big T, how you doing, buddy? Hey, I'm liking your stuff that you're putting out. Good stuff. Hey, speaking of the Legacy, there he is. He just popped in. You missed the moistness of the stream, Legacy. We were talking about Uranus. I'll let Joe fill you in on that. But yeah, Big T, I'm liking your content, bud. I got through some of it, more of it today. Been dropping a like for you and everything else. I didn't leave a comment. Maybe I should do that, but I didn't. Doing a good job though, man. Keep it up. Very entertaining. So how's Big T's weekend going? You doing pretty good tonight? I watched you and Lane do some Wreckfest last night. That was kind of fun watching. Other than that, I'm doing pretty good. Just sitting here farming away, living the American dream. Hey, you're welcome, man. Like I said, guys, if you haven't gone over and checked out Mr. Big T's channel, make sure you guys go over and check him out. Hit that sub button, hit that like button, show him some farm sim love, because that guy's doing an awesome job over on his stuff. Yeah, I was there in chat. I wasn't playing the game, but I was there. Legacy and Joe. Yeah, I'm not a very active talker in chats. I watch a lot of stuff. Usually, I couldn't sleep last night, so I saw that Lane was doing Wreckfest, and I like watching his Wreckfest streams. It's kind of cool listening to everybody. Hello, everybody. Can't type fast enough. There you go. There's Big T's link, guys. Make sure you guys go over and give that man a like, a sub, all that good stuff. doing an awesome job over there. You're going to be a good content creator one of these days. So make sure you guys go over there and sub so you don't miss any of his stuff. He does a very good job over there. Plus, he's been a big supporter of my channel, so might as well show him some love too and go over and support him. Does an awesome job with his stuff. I like kind of watching like the shorter streams sometimes. Just depends on what type of mood I'm in. Big T has some shorter streams and stuff like that, like in between an hour and 2 hour long streams. They're pretty good. I'm hiding from the heat. 110. Yeah, a lot of people have been saying that in chat here today. I went outside, it was 85 degrees. But I'll tell you what, inside my apartment it's like 56. It's like I left the ice box open. Hey Jake, how's it going, buddy? Thanks for stopping by tonight. Appreciate that. There's Legacy's link. You guys don't know who Mr. Legacy AG is. He is a moderator or a mod maker. He makes buildings and all sorts of different things with buildings and some great content. If you don't know if you don't recognize the name, he made a new monoslope that just came out about a month ago on the Mod Hub. He's also got the Pro boxes. He's got a workshop that has a working power washer in there and a repair station in there. So does an awesome job over there. And if you watch any of my streams, you'll see me using his stuff. In fact, these silage bunkers that I'm using on this gameplay are Legacies. Like I said, he does an amazing eye and amazing attention to detail. So you guys won't be disappointed. So make sure you guys go download his stuff. Give him 5 stars. Get that guy some recognition. Does an amazing job. And he's a good supporter of a lot of channels too. So, well, yeah, he's a good supporter. Nice and cool brown water, that's right. My brown water should be showing up here in a little bit. A friend of mine texted me this morning and said, I hope you haven't got brown water for the week. I said, no, I haven't got any yet. And he goes, good, because he drives for a distribution company out of Burlington, Iowa, and they had like, I don't know what it was, some sort of sale or something like that. So he bought me a couple 30 packs of Busch Light. So, Jake, you're just hanging out in the AC. Yeah, me too, buddy. I'm hanging out in the AC, sitting here doing some planting, getting our grass fields replanted up. So maybe we can get a little bit better. We didn't get a bad yield off of them, but it wasn't taking fertilizer all the way, so I couldn't get them. So I plowed them up and I'm replanting them right now. Plowed them up last night, lined them and fertilized them. We've added some more farmland to the farm, which I haven't showed anybody what we got so far. So if you haven't seen that yet, make sure you stick around and get to see what we got in our new production that we have down at the production area, which we'll be going down there here in a little bit. Just about done. This is the last field we got to plant today. Yeah, there ain't nothing like sitting in the nice cool air, drinking a brown water, watching some streams, playing some Farm Sim or ATS or Wreckfest. I mess around with Wreckfest a little bit. I'm not as good as Lane is and stuff like that, but trying to get my steering wheel to work with ATS right now has been a nightmare. Got your Streamlabs set up, but you just haven't felt like streaming. Well, that's the way it goes sometimes, man. You know, do it when you're ready, Jake. Do it when you're ready, buddy. Don't rush into things. Rushing into the stuff, it just produces bad content, and a lot of people don't like that. And then you know, and it gets you all down and depressed and stuff like that. It's an amazing thing how that stuff works, but just gotta wait for the right moment when you're ready, stream what you love, and have fun with it. That's what I do. You'll notice like there's little pauses and stuff in between my streams, and you know, I might stream on a Friday, but then I won't stream again until Sunday, just because I need to take a little break. I didn't really feel it that night, or I was tired, or I had to work, or something like that. I don't ever push it, because once you start pushing the streams and stuff like that, then the next thing you know, you're not making a good content. It's pretty boring, and no one wants to watch it. And then it depresses you even more. All right, Nathan, good night to you, bud. Thanks for stopping by tonight, and I hope you have a good night rest. See you tomorrow night, man. I think my next map that we're gonna do is Keith sent me a map, a Canadian map last night. I played around on it for a little bit. Been kind of messing around with it here and there. I think I might do something on it. But if we when we do hit the 500 subs, like I said, I'm gonna do a 24-hour stream. But me and Josh was talking about this last night, and I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to do a 24-hour challenge. I'm going to see how, take a map out, use pretty much base game stuff. I'll use a couple mods that I like to have, just in case, for no real cheaty stuff. And just do a 24-hour stream, and in that 24 hours, see how much I can progress the farm and how much I can make, you know, what I can turn the farm into in 24 hours. My intermission scene, I have my logo, and I've got the idea from you to add my logo to my live scene. That's awesome, buddy. Yeah. I don't have my face cam, my webcam on there in my game screen, just due to the fact me personally, I don't really like it. You guys aren't there to see me. You're here to see me farm. That's why I switch back and forth to the chat screen and the live screen a lot. But yeah, that's a good idea. You like that idea? I thought it was. Me and Josh were in here talking about it last night, and I kind of got something laid all out, and I just got to find a map. I don't know if I want to do like a blank canvas map, or if I want to do a populated map or whatnot, but that's what we're gonna do. And I'd like to get it to 500 at least before my birthday, so I wouldn't mind doing a birthday stream at, 24-hour birthday stream too. So, but I think that'd be kind of interesting. I haven't seen very many people do anything like that. But do a 24-hour challenge and see what I actually can do. But I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm not gonna add in any of my super cheap mods where I can make some money, where I make a lot of money. I'll just use like basic normal stuff. And that way it's all good to go. All right, let's jump over to Freddy. I think he's ready to do the next field here real quick. Oh, there he is. you have a second monitor that's working, that would be cool. Well, thanks. I think it would too. Josh helped me out with that idea last night. Dash, unfold. Alright, yeah. Share that. Let's see if your ideas are about the same as mine. Oh, one button. Down. Feel it a little bit here. Yeah. Let's see here. Get the course all set up. Good work. Generate. There it should be, and we'll start that job. We'll jump over here in that one. No, can't do it. Turn that back on. We'll get going. Whoa, whoa, whoa. On you, stupid thing. Why ain't let you do it? I think it would be a good idea. You know, it's something no one else has kind of ever done, and be interesting to see a whole 24 hours. Start from scratch, you know, start from zero, and then work your way up and see what you can get done and accomplish in 24 hours. I don't think squats are a part of the challenge. There ain't gonna be no squats when I do mine. I don't do squats. That's old Beefy's thing and Clutch's thing. They do squats, not me. We'll probably have a couple like giveaways and I don't know what else yet. Yeah. Thought about doing like a couple giveaways, you know, and maybe open the VC up during certain times and chit chat with people and stuff like that in the VC and stuff like that. What's that? I'm still trying to figure out what I should have on my main monitor and what I should have on the second. Well, your main monitor should always be your game. Your secondary monitor should be OBS or Streamlabs, whatever one you use. Your chat, stuff like that. But you always want to leave your main monitor for your game, or what you're playing, so you can see. As far as your secondary monitors, like me, I have 3 monitors, and I run 2 PCs. Hey, Max Gamer, how's it going, buddy? Thanks for stopping by tonight. Appreciate that. Just doing some planting in here. Almost done with the planting. And Freddie's doing some rolling in the background. Oh, you got your shirt? Cool. Glad to hear that, man. Glad to hear that. Hope you like it, man. But yeah, Jake, you want to, like I said, I run 3 monitors. I used to run 4. Now I only run 3. And my main monitor is what has my main gameplay on it. My secondary monitor has Streamlabs, OBS, or Streamlabs on it, and my chat. That's why you always see me looking off to the right when I'm talking on in the chat. I'm reading my chat. And then my third monitor, which is hooked up to another PC, runs my YouTube studio and my Discord. The only time I don't run Discord on it is when I actually have the VC open there, and then I run it on my big PC. But yeah, you want to always have your gameplay on your main monitor. Big T, the shirt fit over those hammers? Well, evidently it did. I do got some more. If you guys wasn't in here earlier and listened to my little spew, I do have more merchandise in the merch store. I have a couple different more sweatshirts, t-shirts. I have a notebook if you're going to school or want a notebook with Bonehead's logo on it. it's there. So guys, make sure you guys go and check out the new merch in the merch store. Though the shirts that just have the plain bonehead skull on it will probably be going away, and we'll stick with the new logo, just so everybody kind of knows. You'll have to take a picture of your shirt and we'll post it in my Discord there, Big T. Whoa, what are you doing? Getting a little crazy here. All I wanted to do was fold up. Stop and fold up. We got 12 people in here, 28 likes. Oh, did you? Okay. I'll check it out. I haven't done much on Discord today. Okay. I appreciate that, man. Hey, Rabbit Rob, how's it going, buddy? All right, let's get the planter put away, get it washed up and repaired, all that good stuff. There's Rabbit Rob, another great content creator in the community. If you guys never gone over and checked out Mr. Rabbit Rob, make sure you guys get over there. Hit his like button, hit his sub button, show him some farm sim love. He likes it when people comes over and says hi to him. Barely got through there. Their tractor washed off too. Let's see. Here we go. Got that side on done. All right, Josh, thanks for stopping by tonight, buddy. Really appreciate it. Another great content creator there, Mr. Game Enjoy. If you guys haven't gone over to his channel, make sure you go over check him out. He's like the triple threat of farm sim. He does modding, he does map making, he does streaming. So make sure you guys go over check out old Game Enjoy. Leave him a like, hit a sub button, show him some farm sim love too. Freak says I'm still in here lurking, buddy. Don't worry, I ain't gone nowhere. That's all right, Freak. I appreciate that, buddy. Means a lot. All right, let's repair that one. We'll repair a tractor right over here. $30,000 for repainting the tractor. That's nuts. Doesn't even look bad. Doesn't even have a scratch on it. I ain't paying no $30,000. Hey Travis, how's it going, buddy? Thanks for stopping in tonight. Appreciate that. It's always good to hear when somebody says, yeah, I gotta go spend time with the family. It's always good to hear. Let's see if we can get this one in the shed here. Look at that. Look at that. Perfection right there. Freak wishes he could drive a tractor like that. Oh, we got 2 more likes and we hit that 30. That's for you're right, Freak. What you got going on this weekend, Mr. Rabbit Rob? Much of anything, or you just sitting at home chilling, watching some streams? Got any streams yourself going on? Oh, look who it is. Whitney comes into my chat and says hi to Scott. Can't even say hi to the old bonehead. And she says hi to Bad Rob before she says hi to me. Wow. Well, if you guys want to know, Whitney has the good old BS Slurpees. Oh, how are you doing tonight, Whitney? I hope you're doing good. Hope you got over them BS Slurpees. That's for dang sure. If you want to know what we're talking about, you guys got to go head over to Farm Sim Freaks Replay at his stream, and you guys will find out. Whitney wants some Brussels butter. Oh, wow. Rob went there. Oh. Evidently, she doesn't want any Brussels boner because she never said hi to me. Came in and said hi to Scott, and she came in here and said hi to you, and she never said anything to me yet, so. She didn't come in here and do her normal thing. Hi, boner. But that's all right. She'll be handing out the BS Slurpees a little later on. How am I doing, Travis? I'm not doing bad, man. I'm having a good time in here tonight. I need an adult. I needed an adult. Why do you need an adult? Oh, I was first? Okay, well, if I was, I'm sorry. Yeah, it ain't showing up in my chat. I seen you come in. It ain't no big deal though. I just like giving you some crap. Alright, so let's see. We need to go get Mr. Ready up and going. Luke, how's it going, buddy? Thanks for stopping in tonight. Another great content creator there. Make sure you guys go over and check out Mr. Nuclear Salmon. They're the only guy in Farm Sim that glows brighter than anybody else. That good old Nuke. Got a bunch of stuff going on over there on his channel. If you guys want to go over and check out his shorts and his podcast and his multiplayer content with the Crazy Viking and everybody else. So you guys got a lot going on for a content creator and does an amazing job with it all. So make sure you guys get over there and check out old Nuke. There's his link thrown up in the chat. Make sure, like I said, make sure you guys get over there and show him some Farm Sim love. Hit that like, hit that sub button. Remember, guys, might not like what he's doing today, but you might like what he's doing tomorrow. So make sure you guys get over there and show him some Farm Sim love. Oh, Nuke's on Twitch too? I didn't know that. Hey, everybody's going over on Twitch. Not this guy yet. Not this guy. Hey, you're welcome, Nuke. You know how I do it, man. I show the love. Unlike some people that are in my chat that come in here and say hi to everybody else, but other than the guy that's hosting the chat. Oh, I'm just joking with you, Whitney. I hope you don't get offended. I'm just being honoring tonight. We've had all sorts of good conversations going on in here tonight. Whoa, tractor got a little crazy there. That's what happens when I poke fun at Whitney and my tractor goes nuts. Look at it. I'm gonna slow that down a little bit. No wonder he's been getting the field done so fast. Have we hit that 30 marker yet? Oh, we're way over 30. We're at 32 likes for the night. So you know what that means, guys? That means Mr. Bonehead has to give out some bones tonight. You're not easily offended. Well, that's good. That's good. That's good. Well, I'd hate to offend somebody. Not like that. So with that being said, guys, though, we do have to give out some bonus points because we had 30 likes tonight. I do appreciate all the Farm Sim love you guys are showing me. It is truly an amazing thing. I appreciate it all 100%. So with that being said, Mr. Bonehead's going to give you guys 50,000 bonus bones. Now they might show up right away, they might show up a couple days later, but they'll be there in there at some point in time. There you guys go. Hope you guys enjoy that. You love a good roasting? I do too. I like being a part of the things that when everybody knows it's all a joke and you're having a good time with it and just let it flow. She loves some roasted veggies over an open fire. Oh yeah? Well, veggies over an open fire, could always be interesting. We'll get this last field rolled, and I think we're pretty much done for the month of March. Like I said, I already got all the chores done for the day. So, and this is the only thing I think we had to do. I sold off the sunflower. Oh, I got to show you guys the new stuff on the farm. So, after we get done with this field, we do. Especially roasted Brussels balls. Well, I tell you what, Mr. Brussels likes his balls roasted. That's what I've been told. I don't know from but he's been pretty blain about that. He likes his balls roasted. Oh. Once they warm up, she puts them in her mouth to cool them down and massage them to make them more tender. It's in the initial roasting that hurts. Oh, wow. Oh, that's great. Great stuff there, Rob. Only you would come up with some stuff like that. Man, you're like got that down to a science. Must know from experience. That's the only thing I can figure out. I'm just saying. That's good that people can come in and have a good time like this and not get offended. That's what makes doing this stuff kind of great. That's why I leave the chat open. It doesn't really matter. You shouldn't get too upset over things. Yeah, I may have taken too much of mental smart. I'm sure to bring that one too far. Only you. Yep. The one, the only. Mr. Brussels. That's a good nickname for you, Brussels. Very graphic. Yeah, it was pretty graphic. I will say that. But see, Rob doesn't like leaving any stone unturned. He touches everything. He hits all the points that need to be hit, all in one whoop. He swoops in there, wham. He doesn't leave your mind to wonder anything. Never. You guys have been coming in my chat, and we've done some stuff together for the past year, and I've never known him not to come in and give you the full Monty all at once. Yeah, he goes all. I think he sits there at night and writes these things down while he's watching. Oh, that would be a good one. I'll say that one next time. Yep, I got this. Or he's probably one of them guys that says, "Hey Siri, copy this." Yeah, we know you don't wear pants. You made that perfectly clear lots of times. The full Brussels experience. Yep, the full Brussels experience. There you go. Like I said, the full Brussels experience never leaves your mind wondering. That's the good thing about it. You know, if I was talking about, you know, vegetables and wanting to be called a vegetable and stuff like that, I think the name cucumber would fit the good bonehead well. Just call me a cucumber. Let's see where he goes with that. Old Scott says I'm lurking free. No, it's old Tom Petty song. Scott, free balling? Is it? I thought it was free falling, not free balling. Yep, the cucumber, the almighty cucumber. Your Rob can be a Brussels sprout all at once. I'll be a cucumber. I'm just short and fat. That's what I am. Alright, we get this thing put away. Rob says the eggplant. Oh, ran into my building. Starting to drive like Freak tonight. You guys watched Freak stream earlier. Man, that guy hit every pole, every sign. Aw. Rob's throwing out the peach eggplant emojis. Oh, that's so nice of you. Juicy peach? Huh. The moistness level is hit 9 in here tonight, guys. Just so everybody knows. Moistness level is at all-time record of 9. That's why, now you see why I like them big open maps. Now people don't, that way people don't see me hitting signs and trees and stuff like that all the time. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Yeah, Rob, the moistness flows well with the young one. Oh, Freak comes in and says he likes eating peaches. Not only is he a freak in the game, but he's also a freak in the sheets. All right, I'm done with. I'm done. I'm about to laugh myself into a headache. Oh, Fort Farms thumbs down. Is that what that map is that you were playing on? Mama ain't raised no sissy. Well, the only problem is before the sheets get involved, you always hear Freak going, Google, how do I do this? Goofy Goober even. Goofy Goober. Where'd that come from? That's from what? SpongeBob SquarePants movie? I'm a Goofy Goober. Yeah, I'm a Goofy Goober. Hey, Google. Oh, that's funny. That's a good one, Scott. That's a good one, buddy. I don't think I've laughed this hard in a long time. All right. So let's jump in the old little ATV. All right, I'll go out to the PDA. I'll show you guys what fields we added to the map. So I own all these down here, which we already own them too, and I bought 65. So if we come up here to the production area, I'm in the wrong category here. There we go. This tractor needs washed too. But we did add a new production. Yep. Exactly, Rob. That's what the great thing is about doing Farm Sim. There's so many ways you can go places and do things and go with it. If you don't like a map that has borders, you know, there's maps out there that doesn't have borders. So, but we add a little small BGA to the farm. We're gonna try turn some of our silage into slurry, or not slurry, but digestate, and selling the digestate off for money. See how much if we can make a little bit more of a profit off of our silage. So, because I think last year we made $1.5 million in silage. That was 3 million liters of silage that we processed through the farm. Yeah. My phone does the same thing, Whitney. That's why I shut Discord off when I'm not using it on my phone. Because if I use it if I leave it on and all the notifications and everything else that come through, my phone will be deader than a doornail, quicker than snot. How's Josh doing tonight, buddy? Hope you're doing good. All right, park our little ATV there and we'll go into the next month. I don't know why. Don't know why it does that either. It's kind of kind of a pain in the rear, if you ask me. You get really upset with that. All right, shall we sleep until the next month? Yeah, we'll go to 8 o'clock. Don't think there'll be much to going on. I think we got a couple months before we can plant the other fields. That's good that you're doing good, Josh. I'm glad to hear that, buddy. I didn't get any notification. Did you stream any today? I seen you try doing a NASCAR stream yesterday, and then when I got over there was nothing. I think the main reason why, Whitney, it's so bad is because of all the notifications and everything that's going on with Discord. I think that's why it just overwhelming on a small phone. And if your phone's got any age to it, it's even worse yet. All right, so let's look at got anything to sell off this month? Nope, no sales for this month, so we're good to go there. Look at our animals. We gotta go take care of our animals. Blake's back. How you doing, Blake? Done driving? Look at our productions real quick. Our slurry's all done. We got 26,000 liters there so far. Blake's place is at a standstill, which I ain't gonna shut that one off yet. And that one I won't get shut off either. So we got that stuff to do. We got some animals to take care of real quick. Oh, I wanted to see what we got to plant this month. Real quick. So we can do potatoes, sugar beet, sugar cane, grapes, olives. That's where we did our graph. Nope, quick stop at. Yeah, my phone's about 3 years old too, Whitney, so it doesn't take much to suck down the battery. This is how bad my phone's getting. My phone, I can't charge with a charge cord. It has to be on a wireless charger. And then I have to leave it sitting there on a wireless charger. So I have 3 wireless chargers. I have one on my desk, one on my nightstand, and then I have one at work on my toolbox. Quick stop at Walmart. What you getting at Walmart, buddy? Whitney likes throwing up that pink glove a lot, don't you? The next month's when we can do some more planting. We can get into the corn, which I want to plant a couple fields of corn so we can feed the pigs corn. I want to get away from spending the money on pig food. So we can use corn. And I think we're going to do some corn, some soybean fields because we're going to bring in some money off of them. I don't think we're going to do much with, we do have a couple fields we got to plant with sunflowers too. So getting some food. I have to set mine up a certain way with a charger cord. That's cool. I know I have a friend, and this is no lie. You remember them old Blackberries, the ones that came out that were red and they had a little ball in the center of it? But she loved that phone so much that the ball thing in the middle broke. So she would carry it in a little Ziploc baggie so that if the ball popped out, she wouldn't lose the ball for it. But she had that. We used to give her crap all the time about that. Every time we'd go out, she'd come out and hang out with us at a bar and have a couple brown waters with us. She'd pull her phone out of a little Ziploc baggie in front of everybody. Didn't really care because she loved that phone and didn't want to get rid of it. She ended up having that phone for like 8 years. Then finally went to a different phone. Getting some food, huh? That's always a necessity. That would suck. I would tell you that. That would really suck, Whitney. I'd hate to have my phone calling people. I'm gonna save the game real quick here, I guess. Get out of here. We'll go do chores real quick. I do think before we get started on chores, I am going to have to go pay the water bill real quick. So while I do that, listen to some tunes, and I shall be right back, guys, in a quick minute. Alrighty, I'm back. Thanks for waiting for me, guys. Never know when the water bill needs to be paid. It's probably one of them. Jake, it's probably, Beefy, it's probably one of them generic iPhones. E-ring 000, which is our emergency number. It's terrible. You know what I hate about my phone is, like, you go to the lock screen, and when you first pick up your phone, it goes automatically to the lock screen. Well, when you type in the code, if you accidentally go down, because my code goes right next to call 911. So I probably call 911 like 3 times a month. Hey, there ain't nothing wrong. Samsung seem to last a long time. I found that out. At least mine has, anyway. Used to be a big Apple guy. I need to get that fertilizer bag out of the middle of the way here. Stick her off over here for now. Time for an upgrade. Yeah, but the bad thing about upgrades anymore is you don't get very good deals, it doesn't seem like. I know my son, he's had his iPhone for 8 years. So it's just now his iPhone's starting to tell him that his battery life is reaching the critical stage. So probably every couple months we're gonna have to get him a new iPhone. Or a new phone. Don't know if it's gonna be an iPhone or not, though. I'll probably upgrade my phone at the same time. I like the Android platform just a little bit better because a lot of things that I have around my house connect with Android a little bit easier. And I don't know if iPhones kind of changes their way of doing things too nowadays, but that's what I like about switching over to Android. Definitely time for an upgrade. Yep. Yeah, I know, but he doesn't want to. This is the thing. I've tried getting him a new phone for the last 2 years. He doesn't want to give up the button on his iPhone. He likes his button. The circle one in the middle. There you go, Whitney. Scott said he'll get you a phone. That's a plus there. I don't think you have to do that, Whitney. But if he was doing that, I'm sure there's a couple guys here in my chat right now that would probably be more than willing. I think if I do get him an upgrade, Jake, it's gonna be one of the newer ones. That way it'll be the last phone that I buy for him probably, because he's gonna start learning some responsibility and getting his own phone and start paying his own cell phone bill. Baby steps, you know. He just turned 18. Kind of give him a couple months to let it all soak in, and then hit him with the reality of the real world. I don't think that's unfair, though. Do you guys? We got 9 people in here, 32 likes. What a great night tonight, man. Come on. The hit point on this, that little trailer is like ridiculous. Oh, did it? Okay. I'll take your word for it because you work at an iPhone place. So I don't know much about iPhone stuff anymore. Yeah, expensive, happy ending, travel to Australia, but I bet we're all worth it. Just going to Australia would be awesome. I joined the Navy. That was one of the things. I wanted to get on the West Coast so I could go to Australia. That's like one of my number one places I want to go visit. I've been to Italy, France, Turkey, Dubai, UAE, Iran, Iraq. Where else? I've been to Greece. Been to a lot of places, and the one place I wanted to go was to Australia, but I didn't want to go on the West Coast. All right, Jake, or Beefy, I'll let you know. All right, so let's go over here and water our sheep up real quick. So we'll probably just get chores done this month and then finagle our way into next month. What place have I visited is my favorite? Whitney, is that what you're asking? I would have to say my favorite place was Palma, Spain. It was an awesome little thing. I took a 2-week vacation. We were there for 2 weeks. Just a little island off the coast of Spain. Just a great time. They have a lot of stuff that you can go out and see, like some old forts and stuff like that, and a lot of tourist stuff. I did what they call Adopt a Sailor program, where like a family there adopts me for the weekend. You know, I go and stay at their house, and they take me out and show me stuff, so their culture and stuff like that. It was kind of awesome, kind of cool. Like when I went to Paris, Paris was probably my most disappointing place I went to. How dirty that place is. There's trash laying everywhere. You know, in your main tourist area, isn't it as bad? But like if you go off into some of the business districts and stuff like that, there's just trash laying out in the road, and there's stuff floating in the water when you're coming in the port and stuff like that. So Paris was kind of trashy. All right, we'll go ahead and get some straw going for the pigs. That's probably about enough. Rhodes, Greece was a pretty cool place too. Yeah, Paris is pretty dirty. I'd like to go to Sydney, Australia. That's one place I would like to go to. Then my second place I like to go to Scotland. I'm kind of like a castle nut guy. I like going and looking at old castles and old buildings and stuff. Oui, yep. Oui, Paris. I like going and checking out old buildings and architecture and stuff like that. So I have a friend that keeps telling me I need to go to Britain. A lot of people tell me you don't want to go to Britain and being an American. Now, Whitney, just in case you didn't know, that is the Playboy, the PA Playboy. No. We got 12 people, 33 likes. That's awesome, guys. Thanks for all the love you guys are showing me tonight. Appreciate it. We did pick up a sub last night, though, too. So we went up one, so that's a plus. You been to Australia, Blake? Did you like it? Yeah, I know a lot of people say they want to go to Australia, and they say, "Oh, I want to go crocodile hunting." You know what I want to do? I want to go check out some roos. You know, I hear they're vicious boogers, but you know, I still want to check them out. You know, I've seen them in like zoos and stuff here. They ain't the same. They ain't in their natural habitat. You know, I like to see a roo in its natural habitat. And, you know, it'd be kind of cool. What part of Australia are you from, Whitney? Oh, really? That's cool. Now, see, you're like the first Australian that I've ever heard tell me that kangaroos are beautiful. A lot of the Aussie guys that come in here and chit chat with me, they hate roos. They think they're a menace. Just don't want to mess with the big reds. Oh, really? Okay. If I ever make it to Australia, I'll remember that. Don't you guys have like koala bears too there in Australia? My mom was a big fan of koala bears. There's koala bears in China. Get a little more pig food in there. Oh, gold mining town. That'd be kind of cool. It'd be cool to go to Sydney too, though. If I was to do it, though, I think I'd do an Australian trip on the New Year. That way I can go there, then fly back to the United States and celebrate New Year's twice. Calgary. I'll have to look it up. I'll write that down. A lot of history. That's cool. I like a lot of places, visiting places that have some history. You know, just like when I went to Turkey, I did the adopt a sailor thing there too. But they took us out to some old forts and stuff like that, and they showed us like some of the punishment areas and stuff like that. And it was kind of different to see that stuff. I'm not a history buff or anything like that. I just like, you know, checking out the older stuff and then learning about how old times was and stuff like that. I think it's kind of cool. All right, so we got the pigs taken care of. We got to empty out the slurry. Might have to haul a load over. I think we did it last month. You too? Well, that's cool. It is interesting. That's why one of the main reasons why I want to go to Scotland or even Ireland is to check out a lot of the old Scottish castles and stuff like that. That'd be kind of cool. All right, so I already emptied that out yesterday, so I don't have to empty out for a couple more days probably. And I know none of our animals are to the point where we need to start selling. Baby koalas are cute. Yeah, they are. Like I said, my mom was a big koala nut. She loved koala bears. Koala bears and unicorns. Let's see, we got everything ready to be picked up. That'd be amazeballs. Yeah, it would be. And another thing I like doing, I like going, when I go into other places, or even like here in the States, when I've gone and visited some, I like getting some of the, I really like going and getting some like local cuisine. Like when I was in Paris, they had what was it? They call it a calzone there. Our calzones here in the States are different than what theirs are. Their calzones are like this big bread shell, and it has a bunch of stuff just shoved inside of it. A calzone here in the States is a pizza folded in half, pretty much. But over there, it's totally different. They put they'll do like roast and potatoes and carrots. They'll throw in the middle of this pita, or like this bread pocket. It was amazing tasting. And then I had real pizza when I was in France. Let's see, what else do we have? I don't know. In Greece, we ate at this cafe that had some amazing stuff. And then me and my buddies, when we got off the tour bus, we went over to a soccer stadium, and there's this guy out on the road selling bread and cheese and wine. So we filled our bellies up on that. That was some of the best bread I ever ate in my life. You got to see the inside of the Sydney Opera House while you were there. That'd be cool to see. That's one of them amazing buildings. The design on it and everything else, I think. So is that, are Tasmanian devils real? I never knew if they were or not. I always got told that they were fake, and then I got told that they were real and all that stuff. But they're not. I'd have to look it up again. They're not as vicious as like they're portrayed to be, right? It was awesome. That's cool, man. Yep, they're real. Huh. That'd be kind of cool to see. Definitely have to put that on the list of when I was in Australia to see. You can keep the snakes and the spiders to yourselves, but koala bears and roos and Tasmanian devil would be kind of something cool to see. Oh, they can be vicious. Well, I was told that koala bears can be vicious too. One guy from Australia, he came in here one night and was saying something to us about that the cuter they are in Australia, the more vicious they are, or something like that. Your family has a castle there? That'd be even cooler. You haven't been yet? That'd be something cool to go see. See, nobody in my family has cool things like that. That'd be awesome. I'd definitely be on a road trip for sure on that. Yep, can be. That's cool. Thanks for sharing that with us. You know, that's kind of cool to know. Well, you get some humor out of a Bonehead stream. You get some interesting facts out of a Bonehead stream, and you get to watch Bonehead Farm. What more could you want? Like the triple threat package all in one night. We'll get this put away here. And I think we need to go grab our wagon, and we'll go grab some wool and eggs from the farm, and that'll be it for today. Oh, hug. Thanks for the hug. Hugs right back at you, Whitney. Appreciate it. Alright, head over to the farm and we'll get our wool and eggs. Get them brought back over here to the production area. Owner got it going on. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, Whitney. Like I said, cucumber. Oh. But we do. We've had 10 people in here right now, 33 likes. That's amazing, guys. I appreciate it. I don't know who's streaming right now, so I think Lane's still streaming. I don't know if Freak fired up a stream yet. Does anybody know? Either Beefy or Freak usually fire up about this time on the weekend, so maybe one of them guys will be streaming here after a little bit. We'll go over and rate them. Don't forget, tomorrow night we have another episode of The Crew. We'll be in Texas doing some farming there on some big fields. He done one earlier. That's what I thought. I didn't know if he was going to do another one or not tonight. Freak is a streaming freak. That guy puts out some streams, that's for sure. Wish I could do it. Yeah, I just don't have the time. Alright. Yeah, I'll check here after a little while. See if he's streaming. We raided Jake last night. So probably want to. None for you tonight, huh, Jake? Or Beefy, I should say. Sitting at home chilling with the fam tonight. You might make some brownies today. Hey, that's a way to a guy's heart. I have a person in here. Actually, Keith's wife, Diana. She makes some of the best brownies I've ever ate in my life. I mean, these things are ooey gooey goodness. I mean, I don't want to say they're better than, you know, almost better than plain farm sim. Things are awesome. I love brownies. That's the way to. That is a quick way to my heart right there. Person that can make good brownies, and I'm talking brownies without nuts. I don't like walnuts in my brownies or peanuts or whatever people put in them. But I'll tell you what, a good brownie. You might as well just be like that song, "Me Love You Long Time." You can cook a freaking good brownie. That's all I got to say. Like Keith, he's a lucky guy. His wife makes an amazing brownie. Hey, Aurelian, how's it going, buddy? You don't like those kind of nuts? Well, that's good. Not gonna ask what kind of nuts you like, 'cause you probably tell. I don't like brownies with nuts. So, a lot of people do like the caramel pecan brownies, but yeah, not me. I'm a big sucker for just a great big chunk of brownie with ooey gooey mess in the middle of it. Ooh. Your wife made brownies. She made good brownies with Blake. See, my grandma always told me, now when I was growing up, she said, now, that little bonehead, when you get older and you meet that special someone, you make sure she can bake. Doesn't matter if she can cook, because you can cook, but a woman that can bake is one to keep. Only way to have them is yep, I agree with you 100%. That and have a big glass of milk next to you when you're having that big ooey gooey brownies. I like calling them ooey gooey brownies, and I like them when they first come out of the oven too. That's awesome. But yeah, my grandma used to tell me, if you have a woman that can bake, she's a keeper. You do everything in your power to keep her, but she always told me. Unfortunately, I've been married twice, so evidently they couldn't bake. My grandma always had some funny sayings. She'd always say too, you can always tell when you have a good wife the way she bakes, and make sure she don't paint her toenails. So, don't know what the toenails have to do with it all, but she didn't like. I guess she didn't like it when people painted their toenails. But she was a sweetheart. She She taught me how to cook a lot of things. She always would tell me too, I'm not going to teach you how to bake, because that's what a wife's for. She'd make some good stuff. She made a good shepherd's pie, good salmon patties and stuff like that. Yeah, I miss mine too. I miss my grandma, I miss my grandpa, and then I lost my mom at the beginning of the year this year. So it's been last 5 years have been a tough one. But other than that, you know, it's a thing of life. So, but I was a big mama's boy. I just now gotten to the fact where I can go over to my mom and dad's house and not get all freaky. So, I appreciate that, Whitney. Did I get Johnny Cash's The Devil Talk? Because I did. No, I didn't get that one. Yeah, my mom put up a heck of a fight. She was in the hospital from just right before Thanksgiving last year to, you know, right after the New Year's this year. She never came out of the hospital. But can't imagine losing your parents. Yeah, it's a tough thing. You don't realize it either until it happens. That's one of the things. And then when you know, like my dad's having a real hard time with going through my mom's stuff and then getting rid of it slowly and surely. But he's having a hard time with it. And so when you go over there, you see, like, you know, used to go in there and used to look in the front room to see if my mom was sitting in her chair. I do that every time I go over there now and stuff like that. Yeah, you just don't realize that stuff until it's, like you just said, you don't realize it until it's gone. So, Whitney, are you born and raised in Australia, or did you move to Australia later on, or? Well, I appreciate that, Whitney. I will say things do get a little better after time. It just takes a little bit of time. Yeah, I think I quit streaming for a couple weeks and just kind of helped my family out as best I could. And we got through it pretty good, and now we're on in that phase where we're moving on and doing different things and stuff like that now. Only thing I got left are parents and grandparents. Wise is my dad. Yep, born here in Australia, used to live in a place called Tasmania. It's so beautiful there, but moved to Western Australia then when I was 10. I've heard that Tasmania is a great place to go visit. That it has some beautiful countryside and a lot of interesting things going on. Yeah, losing parents are hard. The one thing I'm grateful for is that I have two strong, healthy boys that are still alive. Nothing's happened to them. That's one of the biggest things I'm happy for. Because I'm very family oriented. I like to see my kids do good and stuff like that. I'm your typical dad. There we go. Yeah, scenery wise, it's a lot like New Zealand. Oh, that's cool. I only have my. See, a lot of people ask me a lot of times, you know, how would I feel if my dad left before my mom? And my whole thing is I couldn't imagine, you know, a year ago, I couldn't imagine not having either one of my, you know, losing either one of my parents. Because like my stepdad, he's been a big part of my life. And if I was to lose him, that would be a deal breaker. And I said the same thing about my mom. You know, it's just kind of tough. But yeah, only having your mom left, only having one parent left is tough a lot. Because you know, like some of the hard things were like my mom really liked watching the Super Bowl. She liked having a little Super Bowl party. That was only like 3 weeks after she passed. So that was real tough. You know, she liked Easter, so going over for Easter wasn't the same. You know, kind of really didn't even do any Easter dinner this year. Yeah, family is everything. Even if sometimes you can't stand them, still your family. There we go. Got all our production stuff done and everything else. Getting close to that time of night, ain't it? Oh, let's see something here real quick. All right, Whitney. Well, thanks for coming in tonight and chit-chatting with us. Like I said, we'll be streaming again tomorrow night and Monday night. So if you want to come by and say hi, that's great. But I really enjoyed chit-chatting with you too. Take care of yourself and have a good rest of your weekend. See you next time. All right, you too. All right, we get the tractor put away. We got all our production stuff taken care of. You take care too, and I hope you, like I said, I hope you have a good weekend with you. I don't know, should we stream for a little while longer tonight? I don't know. I'm kind of getting ready to. Great stream, bud. See you tomorrow night. All right. Okay. Well, I will see you tomorrow night too, Mr. Beefy. Can't wait, buddy. I'll have a brownie for you. All right. Like I said, you know the way to my heart right there. Show up on the doorstep with a brownie, a plate full of brownies. You get everything you want from me. Oh, you take care of yourself. Well, we'll take this back to the farm. We'll do our save, and we'll probably end the stream. Go ahead and wrap her up for the night, I think. I need to stretch my legs anyway, and grabbing all this food talk and brownie. Now I'm gonna have to go scrounge up some brownies or something, cookies or something. But yeah, pretty good stream tonight. I had a lot of fun in here tonight. It was a good time. Hope you all had a great time too, and got more to come in the future. So we probably almost 3 more. We'll probably do 3 more episodes, then I'll evaluate if I want to continue on this map, or if I kind of hit a point where I'm just doing the same thing over and over again. That's usually when I stop streaming on a map. But I do think that the Canadian map, Chawatha or whatever it was that Keith sent me last night, that's got a good prospect for us doing a stream on it. It is a 4X map though too, so. All right, back at the farm. Come up here, do our normal thing. We will save the game real quick here, and we will pause it. I'll come in and do some other stuff afterwards. Well, we're getting ready to, Chilliwack. That's it, Chilliwack. That map looks pretty awesome. I messed around on it for a little while last night. It was pretty fun. So that being said, let me jump out to the chat screen here. Boom, boom. There I am. Got my hat tilted because I had to wipe the tears from my eyes. In the freezer. I'll tell you what, all this brownie talk sure has made me hungry. All of a sudden, I was good. I wasn't hungry at all, and got a good supper in me and everything else. And next thing you know, we start talking about all that stuff and the good times, and let the good times roll. That's right, Keith. But with that being said, guys, I do appreciate you all coming in here tonight and checking out the stream. We'll be streaming tomorrow night with the crew, so make sure you guys are there for that. Probably right around 7 p.m. Central Time, between 6:30 and 7. We'll be streaming again in Texas. So if you haven't checked out one of them streams, make sure you guys get over there and check out the crew. We're doing an awesome job over there, having a good time and a lot of fun. There's Mr. Freak. He's in here. The only person I know on my list that is streaming right now is Mr. Lane 4B. Most of you guys have probably been over there, but if you haven't, make sure you guys go over there, check out his stream. And like I said, we'll see you tomorrow night. Make sure you guys go out there and hit them like buttons and them sub buttons. You might not like what they're doing today, but you might like what they're doing tomorrow. So go out there and show some love, everybody. Till tomorrow night, guys, this is Bonehead, and I shall see you then.